Hi! Today I'll show you the slicer tool. The slicer tool is a very useful tool that does what it says. It basically helps you set up slicers on objects in a more user-friendly way. Now, first of all, you need to get the slicer tool. Where that is simply in your inventory, under Resonite Essentials, Tools, and then on the purple tools, this last one here, if you click it once, it'll say Object Slicer Tool. This is what it looks like. You simply double tap that, it'll spawn out a tool, you just grab it and equip it, or you laser click it and then equip it that way. However, I already have one, so let's just get to it. Now, over there, we have a few boxes, like this one here. And let's say we don't want to see the whole box, we want it actually to reveal itself. Now, the way we do this is we first make sure that our setups are cleared, and then we can either set apply to root or to hit. Now the difference between these two and any tool that has such a toggle is whether it either applies the thing directly to the thing you hit, so as sort of like the collider, the slot the collider is on, or if it first scans up the hierarchy, finds what it thinks is the object root, and then applies to that instead. Now in this case, we're just going to be setting apply to root because these boxes are just one hierarchy deep anyway. And I just click, and you see it generates a slicer, and the box just flushed. Now what did that do? Well, simply, if I grab this here, you'll see this line here, this little grid. Now if I move this grid until it intersects with the box, you'll start to see the box disappearing. Okay, and if I move it in a sweeping motion, you'll see the entire box is gone, box is back, box is gone, box is back, box is gone, box is back. And that's really how simple it is. That's all it does. That's all this tool does. It just generates this little thing here, and it's a slicer. Now, obviously, currently, this is just floating in space. So if I move around the box, it'll be sliced based on the point we put this. The way we can fix this is by spawning out the dev tip in the inventory, selecting the slicer here, going all the way to the root of it, selecting the box, and then just dragging the slicer over into the box in the inspector. And now if we move the box, it'll move along with the slicer perfectly instead of lagging behind, instead of staying in place. Now, this is pretty much everything you need to know about the slice tip, except for once you've done this once, if you click another box, the box is invisible now. It didn't generate a new slicer. Well, the reason why is because we didn't click clear setup. So if we move this box down, you'll see this is using the exact same slicer as for the box we just attached it to. If we, however, click clear setup and then click this box again, it'll generate a new slicer. And if we click add slicers, it'll generate another slicer. And now this is our setup. If we want to set this up the same setup for this box, we just click it and move it over here so it's visible. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much more to say about the slice tool. It's a very simple tool. I hope this helps you set up slicers faster, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk about the material itself sometime later. Bye!